how far he is away. You didn't start yet, right? Oh, you did?
I just want you to
Oh no.
understand while you're here, everything starts from within. If you know who you are and you know your purpose, nothing can stop you. Said, love yourself. How you think over everything. What you
Y'all, that part, everything was so funny because I cannot sing. So, that part right there, I was like, Milan, make sure you sing loud, sing loud, sing loud on that part. Listen. We getting ready to get started. My guest is so fire. Y'all, I had so much going on the last few weeks, right? Y'all know I'm out of town this whole month. Every weekend, I've been everywhere. And I was in Dallas last week. The week before, I was in Alabama. That was a humbling experience. Because I realized in Alabama, they in their own world. And I'm gonna tell you what the pros and the cons for that. The con is you don't have no cell phone service. So you can't call 911. You better be tough in Alabama because you got to take up for yourself. And then the pro is that it's funny because people will be like, oh, they behind the times. They still live in the slavery days. They still live in this, you know, like they're way behind the times. I'm going to tell you what the great thing about it is. They only care about getting up and being happy. They don't have stress. They just get up and live life, live off the land. They you know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal. They go in town and get what they need and they come back home. If they don't have it, oh well, they gonna get it tomorrow. There's no stress. I would say that was the greatest part. That's why I love going to the country because they have this great energy. But y'all, I got this great guest today. He is a trip. I don't know why I'm so hungry today. I know I'm probably wrong for this, but I'm so hungry. But that's okay because I got my tea. I'll make sure I handle that. Drink my tea, my candles. And I want to tell y'all that the next Milan experience is May the 11th. Put it on your calendar, say the date, because it's going to be like on a whole nother level. The energy is going to be crazy. I'm ready to perform. You know, my first time performing, my song was at the last Milan experience. And it's like that time where you got to get that thing out. Because, you know, I could speak all day. I could do whatever all day. But performing my song was a different thing for me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't know. Wait a minute. Oh, my guest here, y'all.
Oh, no, get up. Let's go. I need squats.
What you mean?
Let's go. You got to give me some squats or something.
I wasn't going to eat the whole bag. I was eating like 2 chips.
No, let's go. Come on up, get up. Nah. Squat, let me see that. Squat, no.
Right now. We on air.
I don't care about that. Let's go. I need to see them squats. Squat, get deep, or we're going to start over.
Do y'all see this?
No, let's go. Get deep, or we're going to start over. 1, no, do that. 2, no, start over. Start over. No, we're going to start from 1. Do it again, because you ain't do it right. Do it again.
All right,
Let's go.
All
Deep, let's get it. Come on.
Don't eat chips when your trainer coming. Don't do it.
Chest up, form. Let's go down. Let's go up. Let's go.
I'm really hot. Don't mess up my hair. I want to mess up my hair.
They call me hairdo killer. Let's go.
1.
All right,
Am I doing it right?
All right, that's enough. I ain't
Oh my God. All right. I don't want them chips. Throw them chips away. I was playing.
That's what we...
I ain't mean to do that. Just throw them away. I don't care about nothing about them chips.
Yeah.
I was pretending to eat chips, y'all.
Yeah.
I was doing that because I want to like get real close with Master P. Because he a genius and it was Master P chips.
Is that what
I would never disrespect you like that. I would never do that.
You gonna mess up the work. You gonna mess down. What we down? 27 pounds? 27? It's 27 or 30?
We probably closer to 30. I ain't got back on the scale yet.
All right.
We got a long way to go though, so I ain't gonna brag.
It's nice outside. We should go for a run. In that.
Because of the chips?
In that.
I got something to do.
In that.
Oh my goodness. You need help. You need Jesus for real.
Tripping. They sent me back.
Well, I was in the middle of doing something. They sent you back? Well, listen, y'all. Welcome to the show, y'all. We got Mac Madness in the building.
What's going on?
And y'all see what I got to go through? Y'all think I be making this up? He crazy. He making me do squats on the camera.
Yeah. We ain't playing on that.
Somebody probably enjoy that.
We ain't playing on that.
But I didn't, though. Just know that. I thought you were going to make me do push-ups. I was ready for it.
I could have. I could have, but no, we ain't gonna make you.
So what's up?
Do nothing.
Happy
What's up?
Saturday.
What's up? Happy Saturday.
Hey,
What's going
beautiful.
on?
His beautiful wife T is in the building.
Hey,
We're gonna get her on camera before it's over.
What's good? What's going on?
What's up?
I mean, same old, get to it. We're running, got your hair.
There's something wrong with you.
Yeah, it is.
Like you special.
I told you.
Wait till they see his comedy special coming out.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. We got a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff coming up. But yes, this is what I deal with. But this is why I love him. And Milan, you said you starting on Tuesday.
She said she was starting last Monday.
She did. But she
just
started.
She just
wants the box. Yeah, she sprained her
sprained
ankle. She did. She really did sprain her ankle.
Mm-hmm.
And then blame it on me.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yeah, don't do that. I didn't tell you to jump a hurdle when you 2 feet tall.
Oh.
I said, go work out, Milan. Let's get ready for the Milan experience on May 11th.
She trying to run track?
She went on the track and she filmed it like, look, Reese, I'm doing it. I'm running manager. I'm doing my thing. And next thing you know, she doing a hurdle and I'm looking at it like, wow, I'm never going to tell you to kill yourself. Yeah, next thing you know, she tripped, she fell, everything hit the ground.
Yeah,
ankle swole, can't walk for a week. Nobody told you to. You don't do hurdles when you're 2 feet tall.
Yeah,
she claimed in high school
you tripping, Milan.
She was tripping. I said, just come to the gym, let Mac handle it, and we're gonna be good. So one little known fact that a lot of people don't know about Milan is her hands are registered with the state.
Oh, okay.
She used to be a boxer.
Okay.
And she used to box, and so she is like, first of all, she could fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She can fight.
Yeah, so I be laughing when people, y'all want to talk stuff, y'all better be careful. I don't need security. They be like, why y'all ask? I don't need security. I got my line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I be trying to tell people that y'all got to be careful. You never know. You would never think that about her.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, that's
and
what
she
I say.
could fight for real. Like boxing fight,
you
not
gotta
like
be careful.
Fighting.
You never know. You know?
So you'll see, because she's going to come in and she wants to box.
All right.
So she was like, make it fun. She does not want to work out.
All right.
She does not, like, so.
So I make it fun. Tell her, it'll be a great experience. We're going to do, a little bit of boxing, a little bit of,
yeah, we got to get
some
it
other
together.
stuff, mix it all in.
You want to be naked, we got to just take it down. It's not like she a big girl. If you want to have a crop tops on and the panties, you know what I'm saying, you've got to, you know what I'm saying. I'm a real manager. I keep it real. Y'all know it's real talk with REESE.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let you be out there.
You can't sugarcoat it.
We could be Jill Scott. We could do all of that. You're going to change your outfit. But if you want to be butt naked, we're going to get you together. Now, she's beautiful. She's good like she is. Let me make that very clear. However, we on next level stuff.
Yeah.
We next level. So, okay. So, anyway, Real Talk with REESE. We got the hot seat questions going on today. So, we're going to start off, and then we're going to let everybody hear. Y'all know he's been on the show multiple times. Super, super awesome guy. I always get so much feedback from everybody that really finds your story to be interesting, but we always got to kind of dig in because, as you know, everybody didn't see it the first time or the second time. So we're going to talk about a little bit about you, how you got into everything that you're doing, the things that you got coming up, and just how well, because one of the things that I love about you is I've dealt with a lot of trainers, done 1,000 different ways of trying to lose weight, but what you do, I think that most trainers miss is that you work with the person individually. Like, you look at the person this individual that you're working at, you don't put us all in the same box. So you can know, like, okay, REESE needs her, and her body type is this, I'm gonna work this way. And you can see my energy. You look at people's energy when they come in, and you could tell when somebody might need to be lifted because they don't want to do. Like, I watch how you work with people, and so you get more than just a trainer. You get somebody that really is going to inspire.
I care.
You do.
Oh, yeah,
and we feel that. Like, you feel that you actually care, not just about us on the outside, but us on the inside. And I think that the whole gym has become like a family. I love that.
Yeah, it's not about the money. That's part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a business, in itself. But being just being a decent human being, just really caring, because a lot of trainers, once you come in and you pay them, they like either you're gonna get the results that you want or you're not. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I be getting text messages, y'all, 10 o'clock at night. Where the hell you at? Where you been? Where you at?
Yeah. You
I'm
know,
like,
I
I'm
stay on y'all. I don't be playing.
And that means something because you don't want to pay somebody that don't care. Because then you just like.
It's like you. Yeah.
You're not motivated. Like, so that's good. But here we got the Real Talk hot seat.
All right, what you got?
We have this, and this is gonna be so. Just letting y'all know, anybody come on the show, y'all gotta be ready. This is new. We kicking it off with March Madness going forward. Every show, if you come on here, got the hot seat topics. So, first question: if you could choose your own name, what would it be? If you were born into this world and you were able to choose and pick your own name, what would you be? And you only get 5 seconds.
LaMarcus.
LaMarcus?
Yeah.
LaMarcus. Okay, LaMarcus. Sounds exotic, okay. Who's your favorite rapper? Biggie, okay. I love Tupac. Tupac, I love you.
Biggie.
I know wifey is in here, but I mean, this Real Talk with Reese, so y'all already know me.
She good.
What's your favorite sex position?
From the back.
From the back. Okay, all right. What's your favorite, T? What's yours?
All of them.
All of them. That's what I love. That's why they've been married for how many years?
This year be 10. We've
10
been
years.
together
20 years.
21.
Yeah,
21.
all of them. Because she like all of them. Okay, I love it. Your favorite sports team?
Browns.
Boo! Okay. But you're allowed to like the Browns. Do you like football over basketball or?
I mean, to be quite frank, I watch the games. You know what I mean? I really, still to be quite honest, I really don't have, a favorite team. I just enjoy, watching the game. So that's pretty much it.
Trump or Biden?
Trump all day.
All day.
And I know I'm gonna get some flack from that, but I mean, it is what it is.
Look, this is my thing about that.
I feel like I don't feel like he's racist in a sense. I feel like he's more classist. You know what I mean?
He is classist. He about that money.
Yeah, about the
He don't
money.
even like poor white people. Okay.
Yeah,
it ain't just us. He don't even like poor white.
Frank. And then if you get a president, that say if you don't vote for me, you black. I'm like, nah.
And the thing about it is,
even if he was black and was like, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. It's kind of like, I don't think I'm gonna vote for you either.
Right. Don't tell me that. It's not about that.
Yeah.
It's about what you could do. But at the end of the day, y'all not gonna like it. Don't really care. The bottom line is, neither one of them care that much. Like, they are there for their own agenda and whatever they gonna do.
Facts.
And I don't feel like you gonna get something great out of Biden or something great out of Trump. I do believe that Trump about his money, and so you might as well go with that because to me, I'm putting it on the line. I'm putting it right here. The Democrats hype you up, and then you hear nothing from them the minute they get the person in office.
Sure.
It's like, we're going to do this. We're going to take care of this. We're going to help all our kids. We're going to help you get this. And then you hear nothing from them. I ain't heard from, what's her name? The vice president.
Kalamazoo. Hey, let me stop because I'm from Kalamazoo, but it's just funny because they call it Kalamazoo.
The thing about her was like,
yeah, you ain't seen her.
I ain't seen her or heard from her since.
It's just
I don't care if people get mad, but I was never excited about it because I have a lot of people don't know, a master's in criminal justice, and so I literally did my research on her and the things that she did when it behind the scenes to us. It didn't line up. Our people had way more higher sentences than people of the other race, and it was consistent.
Yeah, facts.
And so it wasn't about, oh, she's black, we're gonna get the first black woman in. That's great.
Right.
But I teach my kids and anyone,
at the end of the day,
anybody can do it.
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying? We want somebody in there that's okay, she black, and then she get in there and now all of your daddy and your uncle is gone for 35 years for taking the candy bar. You're gonna be mad. So you gotta pay attention to all of that when it comes to politics. Chocolate or vanilla? Chocolate. So if you were offered $1 million in your bank account today, or a guaranteed life full of happiness, you're gonna be happy every day, you're just gonna be happy, or you're gonna we'll give you $1 million. Which one would you choose?
I'm gonna go with the happiness. That money, that's temporary. Yeah, I could take that $1 million, you know what I'm saying, and double it, triple it, you know what I'm saying, quadruple it. But am I gonna be, you know what I'm saying, am I gonna be happy with what come with that $1 million? What come with that $1 million? You know what I mean? A lot of people don't think about what, what come with it.
Great answer. And the reason why that's a great answer, y'all, because what people don't realize is when you're happy, you're vibrating high. Your frequency is high. If your frequency and your vibrations are high, everything you want, you can have.
Right.
So you're gonna have more than $1 million. You're gonna have whatever you want.
Right.
That's what people don't understand. You can have $1 million. That's great, and you can still be happy some kind of way. But the question was a guaranteed life of happiness, a whole lifetime of happiness. You know how many people pick $1 million is funny to me.
Man.
And I'm like, they really don't understand vibration and frequency. That is the key to life. That is the key to obtaining anything that you want. That is the key to losing your job and keeping money in your account and buying a new car. How did you do that? Because you believe that you deserve that. So it's a mindset thing. So happiness, y'all. Happiness.
All day.
Good answer. There was no right or wrong, but I'm glad you picked that one. Religious or spiritual?
Spiritual.
Yeah, me too. If you could be anything right now, what would it be as far as the occupation? If you could pick your occupation, what would be your dream job?
Tech, like with gadgets, like like inventing like different type of gadgets. The next drone, the next Google glasses. That right there. Just being in that, because you can be creative. It's the limit of that is like it's limitless. You could, what I'm saying, if you got a creative mind, I'm creative. You can take that, and go with it.
That's good. So I have something for you. I would like you to create.
Okay.
And I want you to really sit down and work on this. Okay.
Think about it.
Okay.
All right.
I want you to create a machine that you can walk into, close the door, and come out like Miss Parker. I would like you walk in,
now.
You'll be a trillionaire, right?
Right. If it was that easy, I probably could, make a machine and put Dr. Miami on the other side. How you walk in, you didn't give me no time limit on how long it take to come out that door.
That's true.
So
That's
you didn't
true.
give me that.
Okay.
So
Well, I want to make a time limit on it. I can give you 24 hours. I could do it. I could sit in there for 24 hours.
All right.
24 hours, make a machine that you go in, you could plug in, boop, boop, boop. I would like to be this, and that. I don't really want to change too much about me. I if I could just take the FUPA away, I'd be good. Like, just take it down a level. It ain't got to go away. Just down a couple, like 3 levels. 3 levels. 2, yeah, three levels. That's it. I would like you to do that. I think you could do it.
We probably could do that. We have to come up with something. Yeah.
And then, since you're the hairdo killer, and he is, which is why I try to work out Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, 6 in the morning.
Because I get my hair done on Thursday. And I don't want, I really be wanting to work out on Friday and Saturday.
But they ain't messing up. And
I had something to do.
But you're not the only one. It's plenty of ladies in the gym that be like, I ain't coming on Thursday, Mac. Or I ain't coming on Friday. Your wife included. She be like, yeah. Especially when she go get her eyelashes done. I know she ain't coming. She got them y'all get them lashes done, bro. Y'all last day ain't nobody coming in that boy. So on Fridays I be in there like I be playing the PlayStation.
I was in the last 3 Fridays before last week because I had the curly hair. So I'm going back to that.
Right, okay.
So I'm going back to that because I don't have to go to the hairdresser but once a month.
Right.
And I did that, but I'm doing that for the next 5 months. So I'll be able to do that after this weekend, but I got something to do. As soon as I leave here, I'm on the road.
All right.
Okay.
You always in and out. You always travel.
I know. March has been crazy, and I'm gonna tell you something. People, this is the crazy part. Everybody be like, oh, "You always out of town like it's something great great thing. Don't nobody want to jump in and out of flights, go through security. It's a lot.
Man, it's a lot. It's draining.
It's a lot. It
it's
is.
draining. If you've never
It's not
experienced
exciting.
it or done
like
it,
I'm hustling and trying to get
it's
something,
draining.
things that I already have made a commitment to, and for some reason, I'll never do it again. This is why you live and you learn.
Mm-hmm.
Next March, this 5 weeks this March,
Yeah.
every single weekend.
Yeah.
I was like, this is crazy. It's not fun, y'all. It's cool though.
People don't
Like,
know what people don't know what come with it. Like people always say, like, you know, I want that, you know, lifestyle, but then when you get it, man, and you living out a bag, you living out your luggage.
It's a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
And just being able to have your
Yeah.
time, like this morning, to get prepared since I'm traveling, and I can't say where because it's a surprise that I'm going to get on the
Rancho
road
Cucamonga.
for, and they might be watching. So, y'all will hear about it.
Yeah, we
next
hear about
week.
it. We hear
But
about
I'm jumping on the road to go to this, and this is a thing that I couldn't miss.
Mm-hmm.
But I have an event on Sunday here. There's a big bar crawl. Diamond 8's having a bar crawl with a bunch of different grown and sexy bars, and I'm selling my candles. So it's a good opportunity.
Candles is fire.
And so guess what? In order for me to go do what I got to do today, I've been up since 5:45 this morning making 75 candles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the thing y'all don't see, because y'all be like, oh, she having fun. No, I'm on my feet. I was tired. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to know this though. When I was making my candles, I did do some squats in between.
You had to squat down, grab it.
No,
So
I
squat
did
down,
real
pick it up.
squats. I did 100 squats.
Okay, all
I
right.
did 25, 25, 25.
Next time I need you to videotape and send it to me.
I will do that.
Cause
I will.
y'all be trying to get me. I'll be like, you do your stuff when you ain't come in.
But you know what I could show you? I actually, so for the Candy Cleanse tour and all of that, they put us on, Leanne put me on the challenge for 60 minutes on the treadmill every morning when I wake up, before you drink anything, do whatever, some kind of fasted cardio or whatever. And I was like, I don't like people to challenge me because I do better with challenges. I probably shouldn't have told you this. But like if you challenge me, I play sports. I'm competitive by nature. Like, so I was like, oh, I could do that. So I have all that saved. So I can prove to you I'll be working out. Because I had to send her the video of me doing it. We have to do it every morning.
All right. Next time we
did you think
squats.
I did it yesterday? No, I did not, because I went to the hairdresser.
Okay. Yeah, I know you.
I did not do it Friday morning, and I'm not ashamed to say it. But laying, I'm not messing my hair up. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, last question.
All right, last question.
Have you ever been an exotic dancer?
I plead the fifth.
Okay. All right. So, these questions, they're just questions that, are going to be hot topics. It's just to spark the interest. I can say.
My name was Sweat.
But you already said you want your name to be Lil Marcus, so that sounds suspicious.
Yeah, sounds suspicious.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So you brought in something.
I got some goodies. I got some goodies for
He has
us.
some goodies, and this is what I love about it. Like, you are such a family man. I love that you always talk about how much you love your wife, and you don't have no choice because she'll probably put you in the headlock.
She a pain in my ass.
And then love how you interact with your kids. Like, you was talking about babysitting your granddaughter. Congratulations!
Oh, thanks.
He
Yeah,
is
pop.
a granddaddy.
Yeah, pop.
You're young. You look young.
Oh man, you ain't got a granddaddy look like this.
No. And I say that too. I'm a grandmother because
You ain't
Dior
got a
came.
granddaddy
She
look
goes
like
to the
this.
gym with me sometimes. And but how has it been being a grandfather? Like,
it's it's super cool.
you come on over here. Your hair is cute. I meant to tell you that the other day.
Thank you.
I love the twist.
Super. It's fun. You know what I mean? She come by. Now I ain't gonna lie. That first day we had her. Woo! She wore us out. Bring me that one too. That whole bag. She
You
wore
need
us.
a wine opener? You got one?
I got one.
Okay.
She wore us out. She don't like to sit down. At first she didn't like to sit down, so I had to literally walk around my entire house.
She's spoiled.
Yeah. I think I got like 20,000 steps in that day.
See,
Bro,
she already helping you.
Bro, it was crazy. It was crazy when I finally dropped her off at like 11:30 that night, and I got back home. Everything in the house was off.
Right.
TV, everything was asleep. But she is such a peach. You know, my daughter, she already a great young woman. You know, now
That's
she,
awesome.
she turned into a great mom. So she on her thing. You know, shouts out to my oldest. You know, she killing it. You know, so
That's good. It's something to see. Like I'll be honest. When my daughter was like, oh, she was pregnant, I was like, oh Lord. But then once they come, and then it actually made her more responsible. It made my oldest, made Brianna way
it's
more
making her
responsible.
Yeah, it definitely is making her more responsible. I definitely agree.
And then to see your next generation is something else. Like,
right.
Yeah, I will tell you, being a grandparent and a parent is totally different because Dior can get away with whatever. And Jalen's, he has sons. They can get away with whatever. It's a different feeling than it is with your kids. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I definitely agree.
It's kind of early for you.
It's early stages,
still,
but
you feel that love,
yeah,
like,
yeah. You know, we always buying stuff.
Like,
we always buying stuff. She online, I'm online. I be like, let me see your search history. Let me see this. Let me see it. So she buying stuff.
And the internet know when you got something too, because all the cute clothes keep popping up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Will.
Yep.
So listen, so he has, y'all know there's, it's a lot of black wine owners out here, but we have one of the most unique one. I have to say that. Emmeline has her own wine, and shout out to Hudson Wines and everybody at Hudson Wine.
Yeah, that was good.
But this some good unique wine, and I tell them what makes your wine unique.
All right, so everybody is pretty much using grapes is they base for their wine. That's wine. Me and my brother, me and my partner, we wanted to do something different. My last name being McIntosh, we were just kind of like, let's come up with the name first. So that's how we got Forbidden Fruits. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, what else could we do, make alcohol out of? So we went with the apples. So we did apple-based wine because it was like, it's different. Mm-hmm. Pretty high alcohol content. We've been doing this since 2015. We got a few different flavors. So this one here is our caramel apple. So we did this one, which is an autumn. We did this one for at that time where it's apple cider, caramel apple, around that time. So we came out with that one for this. And then this other one here we did, which is our cran apple, and that's for the winter, like Thanksgiving.
Apple.
Thanksgiving, you want, you be like, I don't want to drink, a whole bunch of, hard liquor, I want a wine. So we did that one for that. And then I ended up bringing another one, which is our summer. And this one right here is our Honeycrisp apple. So we did the Honeycrisp apple. We used that one for this because that Honeycrisp apple, it got that. It's hard. That boy go hard, especially when it's cold. You get a cold honey. That apple is good. And then we got a couple other ones that I did bring. We have a Spring, which is our Granny Smith apple.
That's gonna be a hit.
But Granny Smith apple. And then we did another one where it's our Winter Solstice, and then that's our red wine. That's actually our first red wine. And then we did another one, which is our Summer Solstice, which is the sweet. So that first red wine is dry, but not super dry like Pinot Grigio dry. Mm-hmm. It's got a nice body to it, kind of an oaky taste. And then we did the Summer Solstice, which is our sweet red wine. So that one we did that. So we got a couple flavors. We're working on some other stuff. We got a couple other ones that we're working on. The caramel apple now go hard with some Tito's. So we make a drink called the Dirt. We call it Dirty Apple. Now we trying to
the dirty
I hear y'all don't be out here trying to steal
don't steal his stuff. I'm telling.
I see it in y'all eyes out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably gonna try to take that.
We might need to feature that at the Milan Experience.
Yeah, we might have to do that one.
Apple.
And then our red ones make a great sangria. Them right there. Sangria. We use the red wines. They make a great sangria. So I bought 3. Which one would you like to taste today?
I want to bring some summer I wanted the
summer.
good weather to come in.
You want that good weather?
I want it to stay here. So let's go with that.
And I know y'all like how he mad because she was eating the chips and y'all about to drink wine. It's apples.
It's apples.
It's apples.
Fruit.
It's
We're
fruit.
having fruit.
We ain't eating.
And it's Saturday.
Yeah, and we ain't doing no processed. We ain't doing no processed food, so we ain't doing that. So
Yeah. And you know, it's just a glass. That's the thing. I think what I have learned, and I have been trying to do, is just not overdo things. Like everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation.
And it really helps. One of the things you told me too was, and I've been seeing this online, like on Instagram, it keep popping up about not just
don't judge
break
me.
it down.
You know, we bougie. We ain't bougie. We go.
I'm bougie. Can you pour mine in my cup?
She's sorry. She bougie. I ain't.
Well, I need 2 cups because I forgot it was something in here already. That's it. I want to get it. I need 2.
Two. You don't get two.
I need a little bit, yeah.
There
So I
you
can
go.
just take the wine directly.
There you go.
I'm gonna let y'all know. Let me
Let me know how
swirl
you
it.
take that. You gotta
What's
swirl
your favorite
it around.
tea?
You gotta swirl it around.
My favorite is the autumn.
The autumn. Okay.
What's up? She don't want to.
She saved it for later.
She said it for later.
Ooh, y'all, this is good. Now, what's the flavor on this?
That
again?
one right there, that's the summer. That's the Honeycrisp apple right there.
Y'all, this is good. Y'all need to DM him and make sure that y'all get this Honeycrisp.
Honeycrisp, it's our summer. That's our summer one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know it.
So you can hit us up at BA Forbidden Fruits, and just send us a DM, either me or
This is really, really good.
me or my brother.
And so you do apples. That's unique.
So I wanted to do something different. You know what I mean? That's why I said it's different for everybody else. Everybody
I can taste the apple.
So I just wanted to do something different. And that alcohol, that content is pretty high. The alcohol content is pretty
Oh,
high.
I gotta drive.
It's about 14. It's about 14 to 16%. So
Now listen, y'all want to get this wine? Y'all can hit me up. I'll make sure that I get the order to him, or y'all can definitely go. I've tagged him on everything. Y'all DM him, and I know y'all want to try something different, right? Because this is
It's
real, for
right.
real good.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
We got to do an event because there's so much among the groups of so much talent and everything, and I think you need to get this wine out here more.
Yeah. We do. We got some wine tastings and stuff we working on. Try to.
Yeah. You
know
know
put
what?
some more.
For your big birthday
I think
that's coming up,
my 40 coming.
you need to let me help you with that.
Yeah.
Cause I'll talk to the manager. Cause you could do that. Like tell them you want to do a wine tasting on your birthday and bring that in, and then it won't take away from the bar. Cause this is how we do it.
Let's work that.
Yeah. So that way you can. It's your birthday thing. Like buy a bottle for my birthday. Just get people in the groove of tasting it. Y'all gonna love this. They're gonna come back for more.
My brother
This is
say
so good.
my brother always say a glass and a half will put you on your ass. You know?
Glass and a half. Look, you know how many?
Glass
Let me
and a half,
say
put
that
you on
again.
your
They're gonna be like, "What? I want that today." A glass and a half will put you on your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. It's good wine.
Yeah, you.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Hey.
All right, what we got going on with you? What you got going on?
What do I have going on? Oh my gosh! So, Amp Magazine.
Okay.
This is my next big project that's I gotta like hurry up and get done. It's coming out in April. They hired me to do a documentary. So what they want is 11 women, and they're gonna get the front cover of Amp Magazine, and then each woman will have a featured story inside the magazine.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna take all the stories, put it together, and make it a documentary. And it's gonna be showcased at the movie theater here, I think on 65th or something like that.
Okay.
Whatever, don't quote me on that. Romeo Barnes has that project and asked me to do it. For some reason he thought I was special. He said he put this in my hand. So it's a big deal, big project. And I picked 11 women to show. I actually have 2 more people to pick, but to showcase women from different backgrounds. So it's not like one thing people think you got to be like this big, super successful. I think that stay-at-home moms are probably have the biggest responsibility.
Yeah.
You're nurturing and caring for people that are going to be our future doctors, future lawyers, our future garbage men, whatever. I don't care, whatever it is that you want to do. But it's going to show various backgrounds. Definitely touch on mental health because that's very important.
Especially in the Black community. You got to touch on that.
Yeah, I just don't.
In all communities, to be honest,
Everybody.
Every aspect of.
It's so important, and I think that it's getting better with people talking about it, but we got to keep talking about it. I shared my story, and I'm glad that my son, which you met Jalen, my son will be 31 in March, and he was big time, play sports, everything. Mm-hmm. And when I tell y'all, when I say a very smart young man, very memorable young man, his only problem was that he was a player. Like, the only problem he had was girls, right? And other than that, he pretty much did what we asked. He was a typical kid. He wasn't perfect, but he has a good heart, good soul. Right. He was sports. He kicked it, had fun. He just always was just a good kid. Mm-hmm. You didn't see anything wrong, like always getting in trouble or there was nothing. He went to college. He went to Youngstown. He's playing football. He's in his the end of his sophomore year. He came home and he didn't know his name. He literally had an episode. I thought he was smoking weed. Mm-hmm. I said, "Are you doing drugs? What are you doing?" I called his friends. I'm going off, and got into an incident. And the ambulance guy looked at me. He said, "I'm not even gonna charge him with anything because he got real rowdy." Mm-hmm. He said, "Because this is mental health." And I looked at him and I was pissed. Yeah. And I was like, "Don't you dare try to say," because I'm thinking, you talking about my black son, this big Caucasian white cop. And he was like, "No," he was like, "This is mental health, ma'am." And I was like, "There's nothing wrong with my son. He's fine." And I'll be honest, I took him to several doctors, and I was like, "There's no way." How did he wake up? Mental. Yeah. How did he wake up with bipolar schizophrenic? How do you wake up like that when he was nothing wrong? And I raised him. I was with him every day, like, and literally after I had to digest it because it's not something we talk about in our community. It's not. Nobody in my family had talked about it, had heard about it. None of my friends, and it was so crazy because I lied. I'll be honest. I didn't tell the truth to a lot of people, but not because I didn't want to tell the truth. I didn't want it to be a stigma on his life. So I would just be like, "Oh, it's a football injury. Yeah. He's going through something." Because part of me believed it was. Yeah. And I'm not going to say that I still don't believe something was in there, but I now know after doing so much research and getting really involved and then making it a part of my life. Like, I've studied every single mental health syndrome. I've worked with them now. I like dedicated my life to it. And learning that this is something that happens, especially in our culture, but all cultures, but really prevalent in our culture, that our young women and men between the ages of 18 and 25, that's when it comes out. He was in school. It comes in stressful situations.
The environment.
One of this real prominent judge here, I remember going to a help group, and I'm sitting in there with her, and she was like, her son was at Howard his senior year. He had a 4.2 GPA, and all of a sudden he was robbing somebody in Beechwood, right? And she was like, "My son would never." I mean, this is a real prominent. I definitely won't put her name out here, and she was like, he was robbing somebody, and she said it was the grace of God that the person that he was robbing was a mental health doctor, a psychiatrist, and he told the police he needs help. This is not normal because he wasn't making sense. And he was a senior at Howard, 4.2 GPA, and it came out. The difference is, and this is why I'm bringing this up, is when he was 25, and by the time she caught it, she couldn't get him to take the medication. And so I believe, thank God, that I was able to, when Jalen was still so young, I was able to convince him to, like, this is a problem, because her son ran away and they couldn't find him. See, that's the thing with mental health. They don't know where they at. So so many people out here don't know where their kids are, or their parent, a mother, a grandmother, a grandfather. I know stories, they get on a bus, especially when I go volunteer at these facilities, where these mothers, like, their son got on a bus and they found him all the way in Detroit. But you know how long it takes for somebody because they didn't know who they were, where they were going.
Right.
It's so much of that out here. The blessing, I will tell you, and I always tell everybody, the biggest way to help somebody with mental health is love. I love my son back to health. I loved him back. Like, I didn't give up, because they told me he would live in a facility. He would never be right. And I seen him, and it was scary. But they was like, this is his life, so you might as well leave him here. This is what they told me. You seen him. You wouldn't know if I didn't tell you this story, right?
I wouldn't. No.
They was like, he's going to live here. I was crying every day. They was telling me, like, you know what? You're going to hurt yourself. You're going to get sick because you keep coming here thinking you can heal him.
Right.
But it literally was love. I didn't give up, and I took him to different doctors. Do not, because they don't care. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, man.
They put you in that hospital. It's
money.
About money.
It's a check.
They're not trying to help you.
No, it's a check.
So I did study it, and I kept taking them to different doctors. And I had this Indian doctor in Atlanta, and she said, "Look, he is fine."
Yeah.
She said, "Take him off of that medicine, because they make some robotic." The lithium, y'all, that's horrible for their body. They say his liver was an 80-year-old man. Ooh. They just threw it on him. He was just like this. And so they was like, take him. She's like, take him off of that. We actually got him a better program. He actually gets a shot instead of taking the pill. Because when you take the pill, then you think, I'm fine. So now they like, I don't need no medication because I'm fine, because you're balanced. So then as soon as they stop taking it, now it's a vicious cycle. So he gets a shot, and now he has his own business called Black Sheep Security. He does security. And guess what he just did? Security for Drake.
Oh, right.
We can't talk about that.
We can't talk about that.
But he's a security for Drake. He's a security for LeBron, for the Browns, and he lives a normal life. But the key was that I didn't give up. You really got to love him. You got to really, like, talk to him and love him, and you got to put your whole soul into mental health. So that's the key.
A mother's love, man.
It's no joke.
A mother's love.
Man, I lost my mind. I was losing my mind. I had became sick. Yeah, it was crazy. Know? But I think that's in anything. That's with your kids. That's with a marriage. That's with any type of relationship. You got to put work into it and love each other, because everything has to be nurtured.
Facts.
That's the key. Yeah. And I think that's what you do in the gym. Like, I've seen you do that with people that come in there with bad days, and you'll literally, I'm working out, and I can see you go over there, and you might yell at me, go do something else, but you be like, okay, what's going on? Linda, what's going on? And then next thing you know, she's telling you about her mother and her father, and you're checking on her. And I think that mental health is a big deal. We have to pay attention to that in anything that you do.
Right. We do. I mean, if we don't do it, for each other, ain't nobody gonna do it for us.
Because you had a story of being, homeless?
Yeah.
That had to be mentally, that was tough. Hey, over there, Slaughterhouse in the building.
Slaughterhouse, what's up?
Hey,
what's
Bryce.
Up,
Right.
Hey.
Yeah, that was challenging, and it was a lot going on, and I tell people the story behind it. Like, I'm one not to ask for help, so just kind of stubborn. Like, yeah, I was, dating my wife now, girlfriend, at the time, I was, dating her, my grandparents, was here, my mom was here, dad, I don't know if my dad was still here. I think my dad moved to Florida. But I did have some family here, but it was just me trying to, like, figure out what was going on, especially, like, once I got to the accident, and then, the football thing got, messed up, and then I'm trying to, figure it out, life just kind of, spiraling out of control. Energy, I had the wrong type of energy around, now, once you, start learning, more, about the energy, and then, like, who you got around you, will start, affecting you. That energy rubbing off, on you. And, I just had a lot of, bad things going on around me that was outweighing the good stuff. and I was just not in a in a good place. Like it was like my brain, like I was in a fog. You know what I mean? So, I was sleeping in my car. I ain't even told nobody this. I remember one day, I don't know what's the statutes of limitations on this right here. I probably could say it, but yo, I'm at my grandmother's house. Like yo, went over there one night, took a shower, dozed off. I was barely, I was like working like temp jobs. It was crazy. So I was like barely working, and I had a 2002 Grand Prix. It was a 2-door. It was blue. So I was working this job at first. It was paying on it, and then man, it got crazy. So like football stuff was going bad. Everything was just upside down. Got this car. Go to my grandma's house. I'm in there, take a shower, get something to eat. She give me something to eat, and then I'm like dozing off on the couch in the basement. Yo, I hear the repo truck outside.
Oh wow!
Picking up the car. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus!
How did they find your grandmama house? Right?
Man. So yo, I run upstairs. This white dude got the truck in the air. He like, yeah, duh. Yo, I had this old 1911 pistol, pulled it out, and was like, put my car down.
Oh Lord,
bro,
the madness.
He put my car down. He was tripping me, called the police. I got my car and like took off. Man, I'm so embarrassed to say that, but it was like, but that was mental
health for you.
I was going through a bad time, and I wouldn't ask for help, and then it happened again, and this time the one dude, he like pulled it out the driveway, had it like down the street. Like I ran down the street behind him with like no shoes on, like I'm in my socks and my drawers. Like get in the car, and like I pulled the car off the tow truck thing, like pull it off, like I'm driving in my drawers. I think I ended up going to my wife's house at that time. It was like I need to stay here for the night.
That girl
it was crazy, man. It was some crazy times, man, but also some good times because I drove that car everywhere, man. I think when I finally just got rid of that car, probably like 6 or 7 years ago, man. That car had 400,000 miles on it, bro, and ran strong. I drove that car to Connecticut.
What kind of car was this?
A 2002 Pontiac Grand Prix. Now, if we got any car guys listening to this, and I got a car guy in the room right now, man, them 3800 motors was bulletproof, man. Them cars, man, when I say Pontiac was like so underrated, man, that's one of the car people that should still be around right now.
I was about to ask, do they still make cars?
No, man, that motor, that 3800 motor was bulletproof. When I say bulletproof with the supercharger on it, man.
So if I can find one, I need to get it.
So listen, and if I'm gonna tell y'all this, and if we got the car guru, the black car guru listening to this right now, he'll even confirm on this. Man, them cars right there with a basic tune, a nice tune on it, and like some just minimal upgrades on that 3800 motor with a supercharger on it, front wheel drive, them cars making like 600 horsepower, man. Cats don't even know it, man. So by me telling y'all this right now and him telling y'all this, the price on them Pontiac Grand Prix gonna go up, man, because them 3800 motors was it.
What y'all learned today?
Was it and still it. So basic tune on them cars, man. So minimal upgrades. Them cars right there, 600 horsepower.
So that's another thing that you have skills. So you went through all. This is why I have plans that we've talked about and what we're going to do, and then even with John and his football, working with the youth.
Facts. I'm gonna make it to practice, John. I swear.
Yes, but what I have a vision of, and me and T gonna have to get together and make sure this happens, is because what I think what you tapped into is that you didn't want to talk about it. I think I didn't want to talk about what was going on with Jalen. You didn't want to talk about what was going on with you. We've got to start communicating and talk in our community. And then these kids need to hear your story because you got your car repoed, lived in your car, you went through a lot of stuff, and now you are working at.
I think I caught 2 cases that time too. Yeah, I caught 2 cases back to back. Like during that, I was doing some stupid stuff. I ended up hooking up with a motorcycle gang. Ended up getting this motorcycle. It was hot. Man, like, bro, it was hotter than a firecracker.
Like bad boys, okay.
And my man's, he back there, he know.
You like bad boys, okay.
Look, and what's crazy, I'm telling the story, but you know, like I had over, I want to say Milan did got a song with my boy Six. He got they got a song together. So me and Six, me and him been close friends for a long time. Shout out to Six. Like one day he met my brother and we didn't know we knew the same people, so we kind of linked up. And when he seen me, he was like, "Yo, man, you still got all the motorcycles in the garage?" So my brother he one motorcycle or like plural with an S, man. Man, I had like 30 bikes in the garage, bro. It was crazy. John tell you, bro. Every day I was pulling out on a new bike, bro. I was
a rebel without a cause.
But I was getting them from these dudes like off the truck. They was hot with like no paperwork. Like it was crazy. Like at that time, around that time, the bike culture, our bike culture, like was crazy. Like Harleys, all that. Like my wife would tell you, I had bikes, like, and I would tear a motorcycle up, wheelie in it, and be like, "You can have it," like give it to a dude, and go home and walk home and pull another one out and be on it. But it was, man, that right there, it was crazy. Like I caught a case for that. I ended up catching a drug case, like ended up catching another case after that. I ended up catching end up catching like 3 cases, and then finally left the city, went away, went to Connecticut, was over there for a while, hooked up with some guys over there, got to do some stuff with them, some security stuff, even though I had these cases, these guys vouched for me. And then I ended up coming back home, and I was playing arena football for a little bit. I actually ended up acquiring an arena football team for a little while too, and that's like one of my biggest heartaches because I had this team and I spent like all the money that I literally like obtained from like different football tryouts and working when I was gone with these dudes, hopping flights back and forth overseas, obtaining this money, and I ended up getting a chance to be a defensive coach, and then end up getting the team. And I think John, did you play for us? Did you play for me that year? Was that with the Patriots or was the Saints?
It was the Saints.
The Saints. So I ended up acquiring the team from a guy who actually owned the team here, and then I ended up getting the team because I was cool with the commissioner of the Arena Football League, and he ended up giving me the team and. Took the team over, and then I had to pay these dudes out of pocket. Like it was crazy. We was practicing at the Word Church.
Wow.
It was. We had an adventure, and then I ended up getting another team. It was the Patriots, and then I ended up having to change one of the names to like the Cleveland Pack. So, you can do it, man. The story is crazy. If we sit down and just like tell that whole story from beginning to the end, everything, it would be crazy.
Where you are now,
and then where I am now.
So, and this is the big thing that I want to do. I believe in the giving back. One of the things that I have wrote down today is that you never give up and nothing can stop you, but you can't get your blessings unless you give back blessings to others. Like one of the things you have to do is give back and just have faith. Just have faith and patience, and it drives you into action. I believe that my message today was going to be: it's your life, make it better. Like it's your life. It's your life to live. Make it better. It's up to you to make it better. And we live in a society where it's like the microwave society. They just want to Everybody want to blow up tomorrow. Everybody want to be the biggest thing tomorrow.
Nobody want to put the work in.
One of these things that I learned is, and I got this from Les Brown. Shout out to Les Brown, my new best friend. Hey, Les. like Les looking at me. I don't know, but he might look at it later. Listen, is that he told me a story, and I said this, Marie, I know you remember this 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You'll remember this story because I remember you was like, dang, that was deep. And I don't know why this morning it came back to me in my spirit. Because I think because of what I'm going through, you know, after losing my job, I be on this high, like, yes, I'm betting on myself, but then later I be like, hey, I'm about to be 50 in August. And what you about to do? Like, are you betting on yourself? Is this gonna work? And then I had to keep, I'm fighting that. I'm like 85% knowing that I'm gonna win. 85%, which is good odds, right? I keep it, but I don't even know why I'm feeling this emotion right now. But it's still that like 15%, and that I gotta get rid of that 15% and I'll be a millionaire. When I get rid of that 15%, and I say millionaire, I'm not about money. I don't care about the number. What I care about is being comfortable. What I care about is being able to live happy, not have stress-free, being able to make sure my kids are good, make sure that the bills are paid, and my biggest thing, and it sounds cliche, but it's me, and if people know me, they know me. I want to be able to give back. I want to be able to walk up to a kid and help them get a scholarship. I want to be able to go and say, look at somebody, a struggling young girl, because I've been there, that doesn't have a car, and she catching a bus for 5 kids, and buy her a car. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to do that. So until I get whatever number that is, that's what I'm working towards. But I keep reminding myself daily, and I say it all the time, and it's patient faith, extremely unwavering faith, and patience is how you win. You have to have faith and patience. People are like, well, I have faith, I'm gonna do it, but you don't have the patience. You gotta have the patience. And so this is the best example that I ever heard of was the bamboo tree. The Chinese bamboo tree. It takes 5 years, y'all, for this. Y'all can Google it if y'all don't believe me. It takes 5 years for this Chinese bamboo tree to grow. But the only way that the bamboo tree can grow, okay, it takes 5 years. You plant it on day 1. And 5 years from now, it'll grow 90 feet. It's a guarantee. It's going to grow 90 feet tall. However, the only way it can grow is you water it every day. You got to water it twice a day. So you got to go outside and water this plant and look at it. And you don't see any roots. You don't see nothing growing. You don't know if it's going to be 5 weeks or 5 years. But it's on that 5th year, it will be 90 feet tall. It's going to sprout out. It's going to come up. It's going to be big. But you have to water it every day. You have to. So just imagine you in the backyard and you got all these neighbors and they watching you water something twice a day. And they looking at, they like, Mac, it's crazy. Mac and T crazy. You go take, you out of town, she got to do it, you got to do it. They're going to be like, they crazy. But you go outside every day and you water in that plant. You water in this plant. You water in this plant. You got to do it twice a day. But you will never know until that 5th year if it's going to work. But you already have been told it takes 5 years for this to grow. That's the type of faith that you have to have. And in 5 years, it's a guarantee. I saw it. In 5 years, it's going to be 90 feet tall. You're going to have the biggest, beautifulest, healthiest bamboo tree. But you got to wait that 5 years. And you got to believe mentally that I'm watering this plant and it's going to happen. That's life. Am I telling you that, yo,
you gotta drink
we
to
got
that.
to drink to that. Let's drink to that.
You got to drink to that one.
It's faith. You have to have it. That's a real fact. That is, and don't you think that was put on earth, that God and the universe put that there as something for you to have to have faith, for you to learn from? Like, is that's the type of faith that you have to stand on, because you went from having all the, getting in trouble and getting in trouble with the law, but you still had a woman that was still had faith in you, and she believed in you, and that's a big thing. It's your circle. I believe that your circle.
I'm selfish
is
with my
everything.
I'm selfish with my energy now.
Yeah,
like my
you gotta
energy,
be. You
my
gotta
time,
you gotta
my space.
The people that's in your life, you gotta make sure they gonna have your back.
Yeah.
Make sure that they believe in you, because you pour into them, they gotta pour into you.
Right.
And that's what's gonna push you through.
Right.
Because I'm sure at some moments that she has some words to say. Look, I'm still here. I'm sure she has some moments where she slapped you upside your head, like, look, this is better be the last time.
Literally.
Because my favorite motorcycle story is
on
when
that
you was
motorcycle.
Oh
man.
my God, y'all don't understand. I'm in the gym, man. This would keep me going. Like, one of the reasons why I like to go to the gym is because I know I'm gonna have a good time. Like, it's nothing like he work you out.
Oh,
if y'all see that video I posted yesterday, that's real. He like pulling him down and putting you like I like workouts that are not normal.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
It gotta be
I'm not using the
functional.
right words.
I don't see the thing with how I train y'all is it's just not like put you on this machine, lift this weight, put you on a machine, lift this weight, do this, do that. Because any trainer or anybody can do that. Or you could go to, watch any YouTube video and show you how to be like, all right, I'm gonna use this, and this, and this. All my workouts in the gym are functional workouts. If you 60, 70 years old and you at home by yourself and you fall down the house, can you physically push yourself up to your knees and be able to like get the phone off the counter or something? Can you physically pull yourself to the next room? Or if you slip and fall in the tub, excuse me, because can you get your ass out the bathtub? You know what I mean? Can you get out the tub? Because if you can't, all that lifting and squatting and curling and grunting and all of that, it look good. I call it show body. Yeah. It look good. You know what I'm saying? But is it functional? Is it for your everyday life? Can you squat down? Can you get down on one knee, pick your grandbaby up, and then stand back up? Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. Can you do that? Can you carry your groceries? Can you grab 3 bags in this hand, 3 bags in this hand, and go in the house and walk up the steps without fall, without falling?
Killers. That's what he called.
Oh yeah, them church lady killers.
That's what he be like. Do the church lady killers. I'm like, what? Yeah. First of all, do not talk about these. Don't talk about these. That's doing this. I'm doing this with the weight. I'm teaching y'all stuff.
So I call them church lady killers. But
he trying to say the church ladies got these arms. Down south arms, you know what I'm saying? But that's okay, because these arms is sexy. These arms is comfortable.
But that's
on this arm.
But one of the ladies actually came up with that. She was like, I want them arms that the church lady got. And I'm like, and then, you remember that? And then I was just like, and then I just call them church lady killers because they be killing y'all. So but everything has to be functional. It's a purpose. Like what's the purpose?
What's the best tip you can give somebody that is trying? This I'm gonna go because my audience is, I actually have young and old, so I can't even do that. So I'll just say in general, for anybody that has a trouble losing weight and they're trying to get their body in shape, what is the best tip for them to start with? What's the thing that they should first start with? I say you gotta start with your mind, but after they get their mind set and say they're gonna really try, what would be the first thing you would tell them to do?
Consistency is the key.
Yeah.
All right. And most people don't understand or grasp that. But you pick a day. It's a lifestyle. You gotta pick a day. Mm-hmm. Because most people will get overwhelmed with trying to go to the gym, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week. You know what I mean? So most people get overwhelmed with that. But if you can just work it into your schedule, like 1 day a week. Like, all right, on Tuesday, when I get off work at 3:30, my bag is already in the car. I'm going straight to Planet Fitness, and I'm going to work out for 30 minutes.
And don't eat the candy and the pizza they have.
Yeah, don't be eating that candy and that pizza.
That's the fakest gym I ever had. It's a good gym. Now, I go there, but that's the fakest gym ever. Yeah. They do not want you to come.
They want you to come back.
It's smart, I guess.
Because you think about so when I tell y'all, don't be so concerned with what you like, how much you eat, because most people don't eat enough. Most people eat 1 time a day, so your body holding on to it. You have to eat small meals throughout the day in order for your metabolism to start, kicking and burning. You got to start eating those small meals. If you just eating 1 time, it ain't gonna do nothing. And then you have to consume protein. Like you should be consuming as much protein as you weigh. And most people be like, that ain't
What?
possible. Like,
Wait, what you mean by that?
so your protein intake. So
'Cause I got a lot of.
so I'm 183, 185 pounds, right? I consume 185, almost 200 grams of protein
grams
a day.
Okay,
You know what I'm
grams.
saying?
Got it.
You have to consume as much as you weigh in protein. So if you weigh 200 pounds,
That's why you always owe me like, Lady Reese, what the protein?
what,
you
yeah, what are you
okay.
what are you putting in? Because you're not gonna get enough of the protein from just eating the foods that we eat. And it's you know how much chicken you will have to eat to obtain that? Yeah, a lot. You know what I'm saying? You have to eat 2 whole chickens. You know what I'm saying? To get the protein you need, you know, throughout the day. You know, the minerals you're supposed to have. Like, it's a lifestyle change. And I tell people that all the time. We undoing 20 years, 30 years worth of damage that you then did over this course of time, and then people want the results like instantaneous. You know, like, no, like you said, you gotta have the patience. You gotta put in the work, you gotta put in the time. If you don't go to work, you don't get no paycheck. If you go to work part-time, you have a short paycheck. If you're trying to do something for your family or a vacation, or you're trying to get some extra money, you're gonna work overtime. You gotta put that same mindset into going into your health, into going into the gym. But start off with one day. And then once that one day is worked into your routine, just like you getting up, wash your face, brush your teeth, put on your clothes, get in the car, getting your coffee, you know, because some people do that every day. Get dressed, get up, stop at Dunkin' Donuts, get their cup of coffee, and that's their routine every day, right? Now you got to incorporate this, go to the gym, this one day out of the week to start incorporating it into your regular regimen of your life. And once you're able to do that, then you'll be able to grasp, you know, your weight loss journey, your life journey, business,
and hang out with some friends that work out too.
And you
I honestly believe that, like that. I love that. You know, sometimes Chrissy from the gym. Shout out to Chrissy.
Shout out to Chrissy. She make it personal.
I was about to say make it personal.
Make it personal on IG. Make it personal.
I like that she texts me like, you come to the gym today. I like that Linda texts me like, I like you know, we had a group chat. T may say something. We all talk. Like, it's motivating to have those. You gotta have people that have the same goals, that are aligned with you, in order for you to reach your goals in life, period. Relationship goals. You know, so if you're in a relationship, you need to be around other people with healthy relationships. So I'm trying to hang with y'all a little bit, because, you know what I'm saying, I'll put that other mentality behind me. Got kids in here, I won't say them words. I'll put that behind me. But no, really. You know, I was coming to the gym like, hurry up, Mac, I got somewhere to go. But, you know,
she fried.
So I'm changed now. You know what I'm saying?
Have
you noticed that?
Yes.
I am. I know.
Yes.
I know.
Keep her in line. Keep your foot on her neck. Keep your foot on your neck. And then, you know, don't forget, I'm the plug. I'm the plug.
He is the plug.
I'm the plug.
Hey.
Hey.
The plug.
I'm just dropping my motorcycle off. Just put it back together. Paint it for me. I already painted. Just put it back together for me. Just put it back together for me. I don't have the time. I don't have the time to do it. It's in pieces in the garage. Right. It's in pieces.
Do you really? Should you even be out on a motorcycle?
It's a crew. Like, I changed up. Like, I ain't doing the wheelies, nothing. You know, so it's a cruiser. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't act a fool like that no more. And T, yeah, I ain't allowed to. And she said I missed my calling. You know, that right there, like ride and racing on the track, like that's what I should have did.
Probably
but I didn't have the.
Well, you know, Marie,
I had a backing.
She is from the drag car racing family.
Yeah.
They have their own drag car team.
Yeah.
Literally. She's a historical family. They do it. Her family still does it. What's the name of the team, Marie?
Cool Coalition of Ultimate Drag Racers.
Oh yeah.
And they still do it. And they have kids.
Autorama this next month.
All right. Well, I need to come on and join the team. I need to go here.
And they have kids.
Yeah, I need to go and
age
join the team.
that drive cars. You can learn how to be a race car driver. And well, she told me that they start with kids and they are able to drive cars, drag race cars.
Oh yeah. I need to go ahead on and jump on that. That's
because we need to start exposing our youth I think to different things.
Yeah.
To like shout out to Stacy and Daryl. We put on a golf tournament last year. Now this is going to be something we do every year.
Okay.
So we're starting a program, and we're going to have some youth to learn how to golf. And I'll definitely make sure y'all hear about it. It's fun. And just doing something different with our youth, doing something different with ourselves. With ourselves.
Yeah,
because our kids look at us. They're looking up to us, and they're seeing what we're doing. So we need to start exposing them to different things. When I got to go to the Autorama at the IX Center and 2 years in a row and be a part of the whole drag racing thing, it opened up my eyes. I was like, wow, because I definitely, when I first moved to Cleveland, I was 2 points away on my driver's license for getting them suspended.
That's one of my dad's cars.
Oh, wow, look at that, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was 2 points away from losing my license because I have a lead foot. And I remember when John was helping me look for a new truck, he said, you can't get the whatever special was the
SRT?
You couldn't get you don't need that one to hand me.
Yeah,
because I do have a lead foot, I really do, and I had to concentrate not to. So, but just imagine that could have been my calling, you know. So we got to expose our youth to some things.
We definitely do.
And speaking of football, we got to definitely shout out the NEO Pit Bulls. I am officially, you don't know if y'all knew this, but I am the sponsor of the team. I'm a sponsor of the team. So love your candles. Like, this is my first big little move, you know what I'm saying, a semi-pro football team sponsor. And of course, John is the coach of the team.
Coach.
So,
Defensive
defensive coordinator, you know. And so we got to go out and support that. But one of the things that
I'm gonna make it to practice. I promise. I'm gonna make it.
All right.
One of the things that we've been talking about is the youth football. And I'm gonna tell y'all, this is why we need you, and we need men that care. Cause shout out to Coach Neil. I love he coaches his son's football teams. What's the name of the team?
The organization is called the West United Gators.
West United Gators. Well, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna keep it real. Now, just to all of y'all hood parents, and or you cannot be a hood parent, but you become a hood parent because you get on the field. Y'all don't know. It stressed me out last summer going to some of the games, and I'm sitting in the stands and watching these mothers. These are mothers, not the daddies. The mothers, the dads too, but the mothers was cussing out their kids, calling them names. Like, you know, I heard this one girl, she was like, you acting gay, because she didn't feel like he was tough enough. And I'm gonna be honest, one of the reasons why is because it was all these mothers. Not a lot of daddies that was out there at the games. And so, and even the fathers, they out there going crazy. Some of them are too aggressive. And what these kids need, and what I loved about Neil in the West United Gators was that the coach of that team focused on these kids just having fun. These kids getting out the house. These kids getting involved in something else and learning to, unity with their teammates and learning how to work with each other. And that winning is not always the biggest thing. It's out there playing the game. You play your best and you do your best, but it's not, they need more positive role models out there. And so one of the things that I want to do is I always, mentor at Cleveland Heights and Akron North, and I do my best to get out in the community. I used to be the youth director, but now that I'm not doing that, because I became a little more spiritual than religious, just being real. But I still want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of. They need to see good role models, and your story is amazing. Your story is something that they can relate to. They need to see, these kids need to see that just because my daddy or my uncle or whatever got locked up, and then they don't see them do anything. But they need to hear the stories with somebody like you who had that experience, but now you are working at a very prominent job as, at IT. You own your own gym. You know what I mean? You're a mechanic and you work on cars. And then you also had this silly side and gonna be working in movies and all this other stuff.
Yeah, we got a movie coming out.
We got a movie coming out. You know what I'm saying?
In the midst.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Crazy.
We're gonna be doing skits and different things like that. just to see this other side. But they need to see that they can come where they're coming from. And I'm calling out to all the fathers and all the men and the women to get more involved with the youth because they're our future.
Right.
Like literally, we cannot forget about them. We need to get back to the porch mentality where you sit on the porch and your grandmama told your grandmother friend down the street was like, "What you? Wait a minute.
I'm telling.
Wait a minute. I'm telling your grandmother.
Or get popped inside, or get popped inside the head.
Whatever. We got to get back in the community where we are helping out each other, and then just have fun. Like everybody, y'all, we got to change this energy. I went skating a couple of weeks ago, and so now I'm going to try to go skating as many Mondays as I can.
Okay.
Just for fun. We got to get back to having some fun vibes. Like just getting out and just enjoying life. Get out and get back to having a picnic.
Right.
and hang with people that have that same energy. We need to get back to community where we all collaborate together and we network. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? We all come together. And so you sell wine and you do motorcycles. And so then we all come together and have a motorcycle event where we have showcase the wine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And while you there, you want to get in shape. Hey, I can help. Like, that's how we win. Community and networking and everybody helping each other win is the key.
Facts.
Like, that's the only way we gonna win.
Yeah.
Okay.
We the plugs. I keep telling you, if we help each other out, we the plugs.
And the youth are our future.
Yeah.
You know, you sit here looking all serious and everything, but like, don't he look like he want to go tackle somebody? Like,
I know if I need security, I know who I need.
But like the youth are our future. We got to get back to pouring into the youth. We got to get back into sharing these stories, having conversations with the kids. You got a lot of youth coming in. I love that. Yeah. There's a lot of young guys that come in. I remember one day this guy came in. You was like, come out in the hallway. Something's going on with you. And that's what I like about you. Like, you knew that he has something going deep in his life, and you took him in the hallway and had a conversation. He was here to work out. He's in high school, and you like, there's something going on. That's what we need. We need those kind of conversations. We need those kind of people in our community. And then on the other side of that, what's up with the birthday? What we doing?
I don't know, man. I'm thinking like a rooftop party or something.
Yeah.
Let's do a rooftop.
I'm all about celebrating.
Rooftop party.
I like to have fun. I think that
big,
that
40 is, and I ain't never had a birthday party, so.
Catching up. You catching up with, the
Wait, no,
people.
I did have a birthday party. My wife did. She did the one in Connecticut. Sorry. I take that back.
Okay. You was about to get put in the head. You was about to be under that motorcycle again. Y'all, that was the funniest
I'm
story.
I'm gonna tell y'all the motorcycle story, bro.
Yeah, tell them the motorcycle story.
We got enough time for me to tell the motorcycle story.
Yeah, we got a few minutes. Yep.
All right, so look, I had this bike. I had a 06 Gixxer 1000. It was that black and gray one, right? Yeah. Had got it tuned, everything. It was crazy. So now I don't argue. So my wife, she's strong. She one of those strong head women. So she trying to get her point across, and I'm like, I ain't trying to hear it. So I'm trying to get down the driveway on the motorcycle, right? Yo, I go to go past her. She sidestepped. Now she grew up with all boys, and through this straight right, bruh, I ran into the gate. Fell down on the side, the motorcycle on top of me, and it's like, real loud, right? Neighbors outside, this mug getting hot, and I'm trying to scoop from under the motorcycle, like, and I'm steady hitting the gas, bruh. It was crazy. All my neighbors in the backyard, they looking over their gates like, what is going back here? And you know how you get hit so hard, you see that little white flicker? That it was the flicker, the gate, and then the ground, and then loud. So, bro, it was so
funny. He was showing us how he had one of the little weight things.
I had one of the stools laying on top of me.
He was showing us how he kept trying to get off.
Get from up under. Yo, so life, man, life
be lifing.
Life be lifing. But definitely say if it wasn't for her, position, where I am now, definitely, would have been way much harder, or probably wouldn't have, made it thus far. But like you said, you know,
It's always
in
wonderful,
circles.
beautiful.
Always, you
black
know, always who
women.
you got in your circle. And then shout out to my brother Marty too, because
Hey Marty, shout out to Marty.
you know, he definitely was like, you know, one of those.
He played
you know,
a big role.
Big
yeah,
role,
he was on
you
the
know,
show, y'all,
him,
last year.
you know, my other brother, you know, Rynell, you know, he you know, definitely played a, you know, big role, you know, in it. You know, it's you know, it's a lot of people, you know.
Cook, right?
Yeah, no, that's
Oh,
that's
I was
Dan,
gonna
that's
say,
Dan. That's Mr.
I
Crush.
was
Not
gonna say, there's
Dan,
no
that's Mr.
way
Crush.
he is a good. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
no.
kidding. Just kidding. His food.
You know, and then my mom being tough on me too. You know what I mean? That made me, you know, made me the way I am too. Especially not asking for help. You know what I mean? So, you know, shouts out, you know, everybody, you know, and you know, in the circle, you know, who's definitely, you know, played a positive role, you know, in my life in, you know, some form of fashion. But you know, and definitely grateful for all the losses, because if I didn't have the losses, I wouldn't have been able to know how to win. So
the lesson
definitely,
is the blessing is in the lesson.
you know, definitely
The blessing is in the lesson,
you know,
for real.
So
Because I mean, if you don't have no struggles and nothing, you don't go through nothing. You don't even have nothing to know that you can get through. How do you even know how strong or how mentally tough you are if you don't go through something
facts.
and get through it? So we definitely got to do that.
So take another drink to our, you know, strong women in your life, strong women in your life, strong women.
Strong women.
Now, what we're gonna do about this? What we're gonna do about this stand up? You know, because you know you know, we've been working on that material.
Yeah.
You know, we've been doing some stuff. So.
I think that we should do it your birthday month.
You think so?
Yeah, we could just do it like at the little one, like my next like candle making thing.
All right.
Instead of doing poetry, you could just come up and.
You want me to tell which story you want me to tell?
Oh, the wheelchair one is. The wheelchair one is.
Wheelchair story.
Yeah, I don't even want to spoil it, but that one right there, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't even work out for the rest of the session. That was such a good one. That one right there.
I mean, I probably could tell.
That one would go viral. I think if you told that story, it would go viral.
I think I'll probably give them a little bit, because ain't nobody gonna. They might miss it right now.
I think when you tell the story, I think he should make a skit out of it.
Make a skit out of it?
Yes, and tell the story.
You gotta hear the story though.
You want me to tell you the story?
You can give it to him.
Yeah.
Go
All
ahead.
right. So it's like right after high school, y'all.
Okay.
You know, we chilling. You know, the boys. Now, if y'all from the area, you know, the McDonald's on Lee Road, right there. You know, Lee Road and Justin. So you know, we chilling. And you know, ain't too many white people in you know, over that way. So these white girls pull up in this van. You know, one get out, walk in, the other one still sitting in the van. So you know, I'm shooting my shot. What's up? You know, but I ain't never really like walk all the way over. I just kind of, you know, got her number. This was cell phones was just starting to be like be big. I think like around that time it was like North Coast or something. I think North Coast was like super big.
I forgot all
So,
about that.
so you know, get her number or whatnot. You know, call her, talk to her. You know, every now and then on the phone. And she like, you know, we should hang out. So you know, she gave me the address. So now for everybody who listening who young, this was before Google Maps. You put this in your phone. Like we had to go to a computer and go on MapQuest.
Right.
And print out the papers.
Or write it down.
And be like where I'm going. Like, yeah. So, you know, I'm going out, you know, I'm going out there and it's out far. It's like out Kirkland way, you know. So I'm like, you know, out there. So I get there and no street lights, it's dark than mud, right? So I'm like, yo, I think I might get lynched back out here. And so I pull up to this driveway. It's like just a dirt road, you know what I'm saying? Just it's like a dirt road. So I turn down the road and driving down, and it's dark, and you just see this house back there, right? So I get closer, see the van. So I'm like, I'm at the right spot, you know. So I get out the car, you know. It's dark, you know. So I'm walking to the door open, walk up, knock on the door. Yo, this giant white dude walked to the door and like opened it and like not even playing, like had to like step from under the door. He like, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, I'm here for Mary Sue. And he was just like, you must be Marcus. Come on in. So we go in, you know, they had this beautiful wood floor, but it was like tacky, like they kind of like put something on it, like so you want to like slip or whatever, but it's like nice, beautiful floor. So he like, have a seat. I'm sitting down, and you know, he go let her know I'm there. So he come back in, give me the daddy talk, spiel, you know, whatever. So we just talking. So then I hear somebody coming. So she like, hey Marcus, I'm ready. So this time she called me Marcus because, everybody don't call me Matt because, unless I'm like really, dealing with you. So she like, I'm ready. So I turn around like, y'all, she in a wheelchair.
Oh my God.
So I know y'all like,
Y'all don't know what
I know y'all like, how in the hell did you miss? Because I never went completely to the van to even be like, to even look and be like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? So now I'm thinking in my head like, damn, how we supposed to go out? I got a 92 Riviera, the two-tone, two-door with the sunroof. I'm like, how she get in there? So I'm like, so she like, I drive. So, her van was set up for the drive. So I'm like, cool.
She in a wheelchair, and now you scared of the daddy. That's why you're going, right?
So I'm like, so we get in the car, get in the van, go out. We hang out, go to like, like a local little movie spot out that way, you know what I'm saying, something. And then we end up getting some, some pizza afterwards, hang out. Now her daddy like 12 o'clock. So I'm clock watching. I'm like, yo, bro, it's time to go.
Right.
To back. Your daddy said midnight. She like, no, it's cool, I'm like, So I let her convince me to go ahead and go, whatever, hang out. So we drive. It's like this dirt road, railroad track. Like they bonfire in the back there, I'm like, yo, this about to be all bad, bro, all bad. So we kicking it. They back there drinking, smoking, doing their thing. So we sitting there chit chatting. So she like, you wanna like fool around. So in my head, I'm thinking like, how? And like, you in a wheelchair, like, how is this even gonna work? Right? I'm like, what do we do? I'm like, what? So I'm like, no. And so she like, no. So it was like this little tree stump thing, like a little half of like tree stump, right? So she was just like, just lean me, just lean the chair back, right?
Okay.
So I just like, whatever, man, lean the chair back, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, cool, you know what I'm saying? So, get finished, going back home. So now we headed back, pull up to her driveway to her house. So the daddy in the door, I'm like, God dang. Yeah. I'm like, it's about to get all bad. So I help her up the wheelchair ramp, get her there. So I know, look, and I didn't even put two and two together when I walked up the first time. The wheelchair ramp, like, I'm thinking like maybe the grandmama or somebody in the wheelchair or something, right? I didn't think it was her.
Right.
So, help her in. She going in. She like, let me know you make it home. I'm like, all right. So I'm standing there talking to the dad like, yo, my bad. I'm sorry. So you know how you dap somebody up like this and you got some money in your hand like that and you sign on some money? Yeah, it's like, he dapped me up. It's $100 bill in my hand. So I look at it and I'm like.
He like, thank you.
I'm like, what's this for? He like, yo, I just want to thank you for, bringing her home. Because normally I got to go get her off that tree stump. Yo, this your boy. I appreciate y'all. We're going to catch y'all. Hey, we're going to catch y'all on the next one, yo. We're going to catch y'all on the next one.
Listen, tell them where to find you, man. We about to get this show down,
y'all can find me at Mac Madness, MAC Madness _. And then if you want a bottle of wine, hit us up at BA Forbidden Fruits. Either get a hold of me or my brother Marty, and we'll get y'all over a bottle of wine, or y'all can just hit up Lady Reese, get y'all over to us. And I'm pretty sure she probably gonna put it somewhere below in the thing or whatever when she posts this. So,
and if y'all want to get y'all body together and get this.
Hey, but guess what, man? If it ain't hurting, it ain't working. So don't come in the gym and be crying.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. He don't care on day one. He don't even care. Yes, but
day
listen,
one in the fire.
Y'all definitely follow Mac Madness.
Put one of those bottles up there.
Yeah. Yes. This is millions of viewers. And so listen, y'all want to get with him, check out Mac Madness for so much, for getting in shape, for anything.
Athletic training for your kids.
Yes.
One of
boxing.
Boxing. One of my high school guys just committed to BW. Shout out Miles.
That's what's up. He training superstars, okay? People that have, we didn't touch on that, but y'all gonna have to tune in and y'all can check with him. But he's definitely coached some people to big time success.
Oh yeah, for sure.
A lot of people that went on to college. And
Kyle been over. One of my guys over in Germany right now. He's been over there probably maybe 6 years or probably longer than that playing football, man. Chris Adorno. He played for me when I owned the football team. Now he overseas playing, man. He been over there for a while. We got a couple other guys, who out there. JJ, a bunch of other guys, out, running around the world, playing football. So it's cool, man. I think that's one of the things I miss out, man. I think we should probably start a 7-on-7 indoor league for the kids, man. I probably shouldn't even say that. They might try to steal it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, indoor football.
It's already copyrighted right now. It's already copyrighted. You try to steal it, you're going to deal with me.
We might as well go ahead and start a league. You get 7, I get 7, and we just meet up on Sundays and just let them play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's all fun. You know what I mean?
And Bryce, come here for a minute, real quick. Come on over. Come on. So this
What's
is
up, man?
We definitely want to. He's a whole character, first of all, but this is a sports player, the Lego king, everything. But this is what we looking for. We want to help the youth. Want to make sure that they do things. You like playing football?
Yeah.
What else you like to do? Soccer.
Yo, he got the Mike Tyson evil look, bro.
Right, he was looking like.
But got the squeaky toy boys when you come over here.
Right. So, what's your favorite thing you like to do?
Building Legos.
Building Legos. You're gonna be the next
You're gonna be the next engineer, man.
Engineer.
Engineer.
He's totally an engineer already. I think you gonna be in the young engineering program already, right? Yeah, that's what's up. So tell everybody hi. Want to get everybody involved, but we're gonna have fun. And my goal, I'm gonna end this show with this. I don't care what you do in life. You got one life to live. You have one life to live. You've got to make it your best life. Don't get caught up in the stress. It's all adversity is part of life. If you don't have no adversity, I don't know, who are you? If you don't have no adversity, then somebody don't think you that special. I'm gonna be honest.
Right.
Because the only people that have adversity are people that the universe and God is trying to help grow to their next level. Yeah. So if you have adversity, then they just think you just gonna chill, you ain't gonna really do much, and you just gonna chill, but you don't really exist. Period. Nobody.
Levels. Don't stop at that level. Don't stop at that level.
Just enjoy life. Understand that your energy is what fuels you. And so when you wake up in the morning, our best advice is start your morning off saying some positive affirmations. Listen to something positive I don't care what it is. You could listen to 50 Cent, Biggie, Tupac, Kurt Franklin, okay? Les Brown, to Eric, Thomas. I love him, the hip hop motivator. Listen to something that gets you up and gets you going, that gets you in a good mood. And then if you cannot get in a good mood, go back to sleep. Take a nap. Or just be quiet so you don't ruin nobody else's day. Yeah. Energy is everything. That's how you motivate. That's how you function. And that's how you level up. Just understand everything, this too shall pass. That's an old church saying. That's an old thing in our culture. But it's the realest thing they ever wrote. Right. This too shall pass. Stay positive, connect with positive people, and have fun. Because I'm out. I'm about to hit this road. I'm about to go have fun. I'm about to enjoy myself. And I told y'all I got up super early to work, but it don't matter. I'll work hard, play hard. You understand that? Work hard, play hard. Work hard, play hard.
Work hard, play harder.
Don't do nothing if it doesn't benefit you at the end, right? That's it. Anything you want to say?
Curse words, man. Don't say I can't. We always say that. I always tell y'all, don't say I can't. You know
it's possible. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Bye. Real Talk with Reese. See y'all next Saturday on the road. I will be going to Detroit next Saturday. Shout out to Candy Cleanse Tour. Shout out to Leanne. Shout out to Coach Stormy. I'm going up there. Oh, I didn't tell y'all. I'm a director. I move up the ranks. Literally, things don't. When I say work hard, I don't like to use the work hard. Because you don't want anything to be hard. It should
work smarter. Working smarter, not harder.
Work smarter. Think outside the box. And literally just me moving, trying to lose weight, and things in the universe come to you. I'm trying to lose weight. Now I'm making money. Mm-hmm. So next week I am going up there because I hit director. and going to Detroit. We about to go up there with rub elbows with millionaires. She done made 39 millionaires. I'm trying to be her 40th.
You heard?
All right. And if I'm a millionaire and you in my circle, you win. So,
Yeah.
hey,
Everybody
peace and
wins.
love.
Peace and
Mwah.
love.
And shout out to Mia. Don't forget, Real Talk with Reese. Y'all see it in the back? Can y'all see that? Yep. Okay. Anyway, peace and love. Bye.
Always
No
a good
Static
time.
Radio in the building. All right. Whew.
Big dog, what's happening?
What's up, dog?
Same old, same old. How you?
We'll be practicing tomorrow.
Y'all practicing tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time?
At St. Thomas High School down by Canton at 12.
God.
Yeah, they gave us we using their field for the season. It's
At
it's
12,
probably
12
about,
noon?
yeah, it's about an hour drive for me, probably about the same for you.
It's about the same for me. Just send
Yeah.
me letters. Tomorrow we ain't got nothing. Are we doing something tomorrow? Okay.
We gotta send him the schedule so he can know the games and stuff.
That's 12 noon. 12 noon.
Cause I'm gonna have a day where I'm gonna come out and pass out candles and stuff.
That's me, baby, all day.
Right, you said you wanted the box.
Oh
There you
shoot!
go.
There you go.
All right, let's go, Bryce. Let's go, B man. Whenever you ready, come on in there and get some of this smuzzo. Come on, get some of this smuzzo. Which one of you?
Down there.
Yeah, bring him on up so we can get it
What's
popping.
the times for you?
So, you know, I get there in the afternoon at like 5,
Okay.
and I'm there till I'm done. On the weekends, you know, in the morning, probably be best, like Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
So that way I can really focus on them, because when all the ladies in the gym, what's up, boss?
Right.
So when all the ladies in the gym, we can kind of chaotic, because
Yeah. That's
my
something
one
that
lady was
definitely
trying,
works
our kids got on her son, I do him, but I gotta do him on the weekend, because when it's other people in the gym,
for me. Yeah.
bro, his brain, he be like,
Yeah.
Shoo.
They be everywhere.
bro, he be everywhere, so it really, you know, throw it off, mess it up. So if I could get, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'll work for me.
If I get him in the morning, like Saturday,
Who you
Sunday,
got on
you
the
Yeah.
show
know
today?
what I'm saying?
It's just you.
Or in the afternoon, whatever work. You know,
I guess Teresa
Yes,
and
I
she's
know.
coming.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
Hey, my
get
boy
like an
Ricky's
hour,
here.
Okay.
Okay.
an hour, a little over an hour, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Come on in and get him, you might as well drink first.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
You might as well, you know what I'm saying? I get him in there and get him going and focus.
Okay.
Get into it. And
Charger, she got me.
so
Yeah, 'cause he playing
We
running
gotta
back
take a picture
on
real
his
quick when she
8-year-old
come
team.
back out.
for real?
Yeah, but he was running back last year when they won championship.
Oh, alright. Yeah, I gotta get you some you know, hey,
And he played linebacker too. He liked to hit.
I like to hit.
Yeah.
You know, I was a man, I had quick feet, boy. My feet was sounding crazy. I gotta find I think my highlight tape on YouTube still.
They should.
For the Cobras.
It's like they got the platforms now is just so much better. Like,
Bro. If we'd have had this platform now that
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been
now,
different.
back then,
Yeah.
woo,
Like you
been
could.
crazy. What's up, boss?
You could have got
It's
a
307?
anywhere.
Hello.
You know, when we
Hello.
highlight tape was on VHS.
Bro.
I'm walking out.
With this,
Yeah.
bro, I could have went.
Where you at?
Now
Anywhere.
you can highlight yourself and
Bro,
send it
get
like
to
it's
my house
crazy.
now.
Man, yeah, if I was able to do it, if I could have did it.
Dang, I'm at the end early. I ended late. What time is 3:07? Oh my God.
Yeah, I sent you the info.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but we gotta go. We going to Cincinnati next Sunday to play in that. It's like a football clinic
Oh my bad.
for the refs
Yeah.
for college football.
I'm gonna call you when I get in the car. I literally just got off the air. I didn't end early like I thought.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
But
it's a big deal.
What time is that?
That game will be at noon next Sunday.
no, I'll be on the road by 4. I'm about to go pick up Shonda right now.
We got a bunch of games. I sent you
Okay,
the
I'll call you
schedule.
when I get in the car.
I might have
So
tried to
we
make it
got
down.
three.
Man.
We got 3 preseason games.
I don't know. I'm about to call Cindy. I don't know, girl. I
We
figure
got like 4
8,
games
9.
in Detroit this year,
Okay.
and like three home games. There's only one
Okay.